Hey everybody. I recently discovered a little something about my Sanyo Xacti CG10. Ever since I swapped over to this camera, I've noticed that there's always been some sort of background noise in the sound that this camera records. Yeah, I went from the Kodak Zi6, which I have massively modified to include an external mic, which made this thing sound quite good. The Sanyo Xacti CG10 has pretty decent mics built into it. I think they're actually stereo, not 100% certain on that though. But I've noticed that the sound is there. You always would hear this sort of background noise, and I'm just going to take a moment to be silent so you can hear and listen. Okay, you may hear exactly what I'm talking about there. When it comes to being dead silent, well, minus the fact I have a window fan running in the living room, you may notice that you will hear this sort of kind of a whizzing sound, I guess. Well, I happened to pop into the menu on this camera and I found something that might be of interest to you if you had this model of video camera. Let's go ahead and have a look. I'm going to switch over to the Kodak Zi6. Okay, you're looking at the Sanyo Xacti CG10. I'm recording with the old Zi6. And this will also give you a good opportunity to listen to the sound that this camera produces in comparison with the Xacti. Also with the before and after the Xacti. So, you may notice with the Xacti, it looks a little odd, doesn't it? Yeah, that's because I have an 18650 modded. It runs on two 18650 lithium-ion cells in parallel, offering over 4 times the available capacity that the original battery offered. So, anyways, ever since I switched to this camera, I've noticed just how outstanding the camera performs as far as video goes, and especially the focusing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. But there's one little thing about it that kind of has gotten on my nerves just a little bit. It's the audio. When you're filming with this camera, you would hear this sort of background noise, and it seems to really pick up when there's dead silence. Maybe not exactly dead silence, but I mean, just for example, just when things get quiet, you'll hear it even more. But even, for example, when I'm talking, you'll still hear it as well. Now, we're not exactly in a dead silent situation. We have the window fan running in the living room, so we do have some noise, but anyways, I happened to be poking around in the menu on this camera, and I had found something that I believe has something to do with this. So if we select menu and go into this thing's very feature-rich menu, scroll down to option menu number 2, you'll see noise reduction. And in here you'll see 3 options: video noise reduction, photo noise reduction, and wind sound noise reduction. We're going to actually disable the wind sound noise reduction. By default it's enabled on this camera. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Now, to be honest, I do like to have features like this in a camera, but sometimes I find it impractical for them to be enabled by default. Like, for example, when I'm shooting video in here in the tech room, I could care less about wind sound noise reduction because I'm not outside. Who gives a crap? Even if I am outside, I would probably still have it disabled. Because sometimes features like this worsen the video or sound quality rather than make it better. So let's go and get out of this menu, and we'll go ahead and make a second recording to let you hear the difference with this thing. Let you hear the difference in the sound quality with noise reduction turned off now. Now first it's going to have a moment of silence with the Zi6, let you hear the sound quality of this thing. Pretty good, isn't it? Not too bad for the kind of camera it is. It's, the Zi6 is really just a cheap end 720p pocket camcorder. Now, of course, I have mods on it. The mic, this camera has a rather nice mic controller or mic driver inside of it. And when you pair it up with a decent microphone, it makes for a really good setup. Too bad the camera itself does, this, and doesn't have optical zoom or autofocus. So anyways, let's go and switch over to the back. Let's go and switch back over to the Xacti. Okay, this is the Xacti CG10 with noise reduction disabled for wind noise reduction. You may already notice a difference in the sound. It sounds a lot more clear. To be honest, I do like to have these features available, but sometimes they actually worsen things and make things better. For example, when I'm here shooting videos in the tech room, the last thing I'm going to be concerned about is wind. Because I'm inside. I don't care for noise reduction that artificially removes the sound of wind when I'm in here filming in the tech room. So, let's take a moment of silence and have a listen. And I'll do some comparison back and forth between the two clips. It's definitely different, isn't it? So, if you have one of these cameras, maybe not even exactly the CG10 Xacti, but maybe some other models of Xacti cameras may have this same feature somewhere in its menu. Hopefully this is helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Well guys, that's it for this one. But it doesn't have to be. There's plenty more videos on the channel to check out. Also, if you liked the video, please click the like button. And if you absolutely hated it, there is the alternative button as well. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate it. And remember to click the bell so that we get notified of all updates. Also, if you're interested in things aside from computers and technology, check out my second channel. It's CubeComp MTDX. Over there you'll find videos about weather, elevators, bicycling, and pretty much whatever else I figure out to upload. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for your support.